everyone, and welcome to Tomorrow Tonight. Thanks for tuning in. Tonight, we're going to finish talking about friction. For the purpose of our study of physics, there are two types of frictional forces: kinetic friction and static friction. We'll start with kinetic. Kinetic means in motion, just like the kinematic equations. So it should make sense that kinetic friction occurs when an object is moving. Consider flying down a slip and slide. Because you're moving, the force of friction between you and the slip and slide is kinetic friction. Friction can also exist when an object isn't moving. This is known as static friction. Static friction occurs when an object is at rest, but something is trying to make it move by pushing or pulling on it. Imagine trying to push an elephant across the sidewalk. More likely than not, the elephant won't budge. It'll just sit there, not moving. This is because a static frictional force exists between the elephant and the sidewalk that works against your push. This static frictional force perfectly balances your push, causing the net or total force on the elephant to be zero. A question for you. Would the friction between the dog and the carpet from last episode be static or kinetic friction? As far as we're concerned, the only mathematical difference between kinetic and static friction is the value of the coefficient of friction. In general, coefficient values of static friction are greater than coefficient values of kinetic friction. Thus, it typically takes more force or effort to budge an object into motion than it does to maintain the motion once it's already begun. In summary, there are two types of frictional forces: kinetic and static. Kinetic means moving, and static means not moving. Thanks for watching, and see you tomorrow.